Hello viewers and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you are all doing great. So today we are going to learn one of the most important and interesting topics, event in JavaScript. So before learn event JavaScript, make sure you hit the subscribe button and subscribe to my channel because when I will upload any video, then you will get a notification, right? Okay, let's get started learning event. Okay, at the first, you have to understand exactly what is event. Just keep in mind, event is just action. For example, you do code and then your code will be automatic executive, but it's not. For execute your code, you need to click anywhere in your interface, you need to move your mouse, you need to press up and down, you need to press any keyboard. Am I right? This is called event. So like the way event work, no worry about that. I will show you step by step exactly how does event work. Okay, so let's go to our editor and then you will understand exactly how does event work. Okay, let me create a basic structure of HTML and the title we're going to change the title. Name will be event. Sorry, event learning. Only event learning. Okay, that's fine. So we are going to do few JavaScript. We need a script tag. Fine. Okay. In the body, in your interface have to show something. Am I right? So there's a reason in the body I am going to bring something for you. Okay. Not about that. There don't have any special. Just I added one h1 tag and also a div. Another div have a UL and UL have some ally. Every ally have a button. That's it. Just a style, just a padding bottom. That's it. And 20 pixel. That's enough. And every button have a unique ID. It's called a rose, sunflower, belly, sorry, lotus, lily. That's it. And also there is also interesting thing that I add a anchor tag. And what is the definition of anchor tag? What is the aspect of anchor tag? I hope you understand. I will show you. No worry. Just let's go to our interface. Here what we are saying, there is just we are just saying some button. All right, just there I want to do some action. For example, action is like I'm trying to clicking, but I'm not getting any input, and sorry, I'm not getting any output. I am clicking but I'm not getting any output. So for getting output we need to do some propagation. Okay, so someone do a propagation in HTML, like someone use on click, on click, on click, need alert. Okay, which alert? For example, click on or rose, rose flower, or rose flower. Click on the rose flower. Fine. But when I am clicking on the rose button, that I got alert. That's interesting. But there is a problem that but when I am just using a propagation on click in HTML, there is a problem I will face in the future. For example, when my project will be bigger, then I will face some scalable problem because HTML don't have any scalable ability. But I'm not talking about React. React is JS extension, so there have this is another library. All right, there another framework. So we are not talking about React because React have their own scalable ability. We are talking about pure JavaScript. So in pure JavaScript, we don't do this type of propagation, right? Okay, so everything we'll do in our script track. So now let's do that in script track. Do point out get element by. I think you are familiar with this, that how we get any tag or an element. Okay, how? Because ID. So which ID? Rows ID. Okay, need to provide on click, on click. So on click, on provide a function. Okay, no. If I provide the alert, See, let's say click on otherwise your rose, your rose flower. Then it's mean that I'm getting alert. That's fine, but there is also a problem. What is the problem? Just I use on click propagation. I use on click propagation. Am I right? That's okay. This is a on click. This is object, but in this object you will not get huge information. There is just a simple information just what is for executive your code. Otherwise, they don't have any enough information. For example, you have to show when the user click on the button. You have to show the time, and you have to show the user skin height, user skin weight, my skin height, my screen weight, where I am clicking. These are all I have to show. How? It's impossible in on-click event, on-click object. That's a reason JavaScript bring to us one of the powerful propagation is called event. Okay, so let's show you exactly what is event. So event is called add event listener. So this is a magic propagation at the present. So do command dot get element by id rows, get the button rows, what to provide add event listener. So add event listener can listen everything. For example, where you are clicking, when you are clicking, which keyboard you are pressing. These are all these things can listen add event listener. So that's the reason this is one of the powerful propagation in JavaScript. So we have to provide a track. Track means when we are clicking, it's called tribe. Okay, so what to provide a function? The function have to provide a parameter. It's called event. Okay. Now, if I console log event, then you will understand the power of event. Okay. Let's inspect. Let's inspect my browser and go to console. Let's refresh the whole page and click on the rose button. Okay, it's mean that I got an object. It's called point event. When I open the struggle, there are huge amount of information you are getting. Right, client height, client weight is true, is trusted to everything we are getting. Right. Okay, this is also time. Also provide us a time stamp. Okay, element where I'm clicking. This is a type click. My height, my weight, everything we're getting. Scan source element, shift by false. Everything we're getting. Screen height, skin weight, client skin height, client skin weight. Everything we're getting. It's bubbling. It's a button. Everything. So this is the power of listener. I think admin listener. I hope you understand. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so now I want to do something interesting. So admin listener have a default value is called false. So they have a this is called propagation. So what is propagation and how does propagation work? I will show you. Don't worry. So just if I just this default value is false, it's right. But if I provide true, what will be happen? The same value we are getting. But there's nothing differences you will get here when I will not do something else. Okay. Let me provide default value false. That's fine. Now I need to do something. For example, there have a these are all the li under UL. Am I right? If I catch this UL, it means I am going to get access of all the li. Right? So how I will get this UL by their unique ID. Okay, let's do the code in here. This ID name is button. They are going to do something like see. Let's click UNDER 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 UL. Okay. Now let's copy the code and there another button I'm going to catch is called rows. So click on the row as you rows. WON. Okay, click on the rows button. Now if I go to the browser, just I'm clicking on the flower. The flower is click under UL. Belly is also under UL. Latest is also under UL. But rows is also under UL. But when I am clicking, what is happening? But there is a thing that at the first our rows execute, then whole UL execute. It means that at the first li execute, then the whole code execute. It's called a bubbling. So event propagation have two contract. Event propagation have two contract. The first one is called event bubbling, and second one is called event capturing. So event bubbling is a default value. For example, event bubbling means do something button to off. It's called bubbling. Okay, and capturing is mean that capturing is mean that your code will be executed top to bottom. Okay, so this is called bubbling. But if I want to stop bubbling, and then I can use event dot stop propagation. If I use stop propagation, it means that my code will not work execute with bubbling. Now if I click on the row button, just I got this output where I click on the rows button only. When I'm clicking on the sunflower, just I got sunflower. Okay, that's fine. I hope you understand. Okay, now I'm going to show you another magic. What? Here have interesting anchor tag. Anchor tag have a link. Am I right? Google hyperlink. Okay. Now my plan is that I will click on this Google link. Now is clicking. It's bring to me their own Google browser. But my plan is that I will click, but this code will not execute. Okay, how I will do that? Okay, let me show you. Now document dot get element by ID. So which ID? Absolutely Google, because I provided Google unique ID. Google have to provide a different listener. So listener, which track we are tracking? Click track. All right. Okay, have to provide a function. Function need to provide a parameter event. Okay, that's fine. Now I want to console log. Let's say click on click on Google. Now if I click on Google, it means that it's bring to me their own browser own website. That's fine. But if I use event.pre prevent default, when I will use prevent default, it means that just I'm clicking on the Google link, but it's not take me their website. So what is the definition of prevent default? Prevent default is like, for example, you have an input field, but you want when you submit it, when you click on the submit button, then your code or your input will be executed before your code will not be executed. That's the reason we use prevent default. Okay, no worries, just I am going to provide you some notes which will help you to analyze event. At the first, you have to analyze type. What is type? Type means I use type click, type focus, type blur, type mouse, type keyboard, anything. There's a lot of type you can use. There I have also timestamp. For example, when the user click on the interface in the button or anywhere, if you want to provide this type of statement, then you can use timestamp. You can analyze. Then here you can prevent default. I already told you that what is prevent default. DEFAU. If you want default, you have a input field, and you want before click submitted submit button, your code will not be executed. So that's the reason we use prevent default. All right. There also a target. What is target? For example, target is like where I am clicking on the rows button. How I target? I target by their unique ID. This is called target. Okay, there are also two element. Two element. You have to analyze all the thing. For example, source element. Source element. You have to analyze. Declined skin height. Declined skin weight. My user skin is my skin. I see, or my screen height, my skin weight, everything I can get. Let's see, or my skin height, my skin weight. You also want to provide any kind of try, for example, any phrase or button. For example, Alt K. You can use if you want to use Control CT or Control K, but for use this type of button, you have to know K code. So you do K codes. Without K codes, you will not use this type of keyboard. Right? Okay, that's fine. I hope you understand exactly what I'm trying to show you. Now, I have a plan. Okay, I will show you exactly what is my plan. My plan is that I want to do some action. For example, when I will click on a button, this button will be removed. When I will click on the rose button will be removed. When I will click sunflower will be removed. So how I can do that? Okay, at the first I can catch this from window, from document dot. I am going to use query selector. Why we use query selector? Query selector is like where you are clicking. This will be similar. It will have to be similar with this element which is have to be selector. For example, just I'm clicking on the rows. This element have to be similar with the selector. Then it will be removed. Otherwise, it will not remove. That's interesting. Query selector have to provide. We are going to hold the query selector in UL. Am I right? Because hold the li under the UL. Okay, you will have a unique ID button button. Okay, have to provide admin listener because we want to listen which track, click track. We are going to tracking. Then have to provide a function need a parameter, event parameter. Okay, now let me console log event. This means that which have to be similar with this element. Click on the rows, sunflower, belly. Just let me open the toggle. It's means where I am clicking the rules button. Now if I show you that where I am clicking, just I want to track sunflower. Am I right? Okay, now where I am clicking, just you can go there and show belly. Right? Okay, it means that I got. Now I need to use target. If I use target, it means that where I am clicking, I already target is rose button, is sunflower button, is belly button, is lettuce button, is lily button. Right? That's fine. I can delete. But there are some problem that these are all the whole button under UL. Am I right? These all the button under the li. So li is the parents and button. This button is the child. So if I delete the button, this li will be there, and every li have a bullet point. And if I delete just for the button, this bullet point will be there. So I have to get these parents, then all the parents I have to delete. Okay. So for catch the parents, parent node we have to catch. Now if I just go to web browser and click on the rows, I got the whole parents, right? Whole li. I mean, click on the rows, got whole li. If I open this toggle, you will get this button tag. All right. Okay, that's interesting. Now if I store this thing, remove li equal event dot target dot parent node. Now remove remove if I use if I use remove, then what will be happen? Let me show you. Click on the rows button. Rows button is going to remove. Click on the belly is going to remove. Latest will be remove. But if I click on the li, whole the div is going to remove. What's the problem? Just when I click on the out of this div, and the whole the div or whole li is going to remove. This is the problem. Interesting. So I have to solve this problem. What is the problem? Because I am trying to just remove this rows button, but this rows hold the button in this UL. All right. So when I am clicking on any bullet point, it means that hold li is going to execute. All right. Hold is code execute, and then these are going to remove. So this is the problem. I have to solve this problem. How? Because every button have a tag name. So I have to catch this tag name, tsg tag name. Now if I just catch this tag name, it means that tag name button belly that have a tag name. Am I right? Okay, that's fine. Now if I do something like if a statement is like event dot target dot tag name equal to have to be button, then this code will be execute. Okay, let's do that. Now it will work or not. So let's go. I'm clicking the rows button, it's going to remove. That's fine. When I'm clicking on the bullet point, it's not going to remove. When I am clicking on the li, is not going to remove. But when I'm clicking on the belly, is going to remove. That's really interesting. Am I right? Okay, viewers, I hope you can work. If you can work like the way, and if you want to learn more and more, you can go to the MDN web document. This is the best document to learn. So thank you so much. No more today. If you want to learn more, please analyze MDN web document. You also can analyze MDN what I already I made notes for you here. These are the things you can analyze. So thank you so much for your valuable time. I hope you hit the subscribe button and share my channel, and also share this video. Thank you so much. I am really appreciate to see you there. I hope you will wait for the next video. Thank you so much.